Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Tyler Turner, Neighborhood T, Texas Realtor. Here to give y'all a new fresh video talking about the top 5 family-friendly things to do in San Antonio, Texas. Whether you're living here currently, you're moving here, or you're just coming here to visit. There's so many things to do. There's just an array of opportunity, such a beautiful culture, so much great Mexican food. Trust me on that. The tacos, trust me on that. So pretty much we'll get into it. We'll talk about the top 5 things. And if you are interested in the real estate community, whether you're buying, whether you're selling, or whether you're trying to rent, please message me. Everything will be in the description. But without further ado, let's get into it. Whether you're from San Antonio or you're moving to San Antonio, one of the most interesting things is that San Antonio, it's really central to a lot of fun things. So you're about an hour and a half from Austin, you're where University of Texas is. You're about an hour from San Marcos, where Texas State is, and then you have UTSA in your backyard. You have the San Antonio Spurs. Go Victor. We just drafted them. There we go. Let's have a good season. And so you have so many of a different array, and then you have New Braunfels right here for Schlitterbahn, especially for the children. So that's also a whole lot of fun. So talking about the top 5 things, we'll get into them, but I'll just list them for you guys. We have the Alamo, we have the Riverwalk, we have SeaWorld, we have the National Bridge Wildlife Ranch, which I think a lot of people aren't too familiar with, which is a really cool opportunity. And then we have Six Flags. Everybody loves a good theme park and a good amusement ride for an affordable price. So starting off at number 5. The Battle of the Alamo. Anybody that's a history buff like myself, or studied Texas history, or just grew up in Texas, and obviously we all had to learn Texas history. San Antonio and the Alamo to Texas, or what Washington, D.C. is ultimately to America, right? And so ultimately the Texas Revolution centers on the Battle of the Alamo. And so you can take a trip down memory lane from growing up and walk through the Alamo. And there's also different missions around San Antonio in the 17th century where the Spaniards came to Texas. And so it's just an awesome experience. You can even understand how San Antonio got its name after St. Anthony of Padua. The Battle of the Alamo. A fight broke out between Texas and Mexico as they tried to gain their independence during the Texas Revolution. As you can see, the Alamo was a Catholic missionary built to support Native Americans and convert them to Christianity. So once the sun goes down and it's not blistering hot, one of my favorite things to do that I take my wife and son is we go to the Riverwalk. It's just such a cool location. There's shopping, there's good food. You can take a boat tour and actually go around the canal of the entire Riverwalk and just see all the architecture and see all the restaurants and then see all the visitors and then buy little trinkets and different types of things. And so the Riverwalk is an awesome experience. It's a huge place where you can actually, you don't have to spend any money if you don't want to. And you can just be outside and enjoy the atmosphere of San Antonio and everyone who's visiting this beautiful city. Getting a taste of the Riverwalk, there's sightseeing, shopping, food, and fun. It's a world-renowned 15-mile urban waterway, and it's actually the largest urban ecosystem in the nation. For number 3, we have SeaWorld. You got thrill rides, you got family-friendly attractions, and then you have this new cool roller coaster called Catapult Falls. It's a super cool experience, and I think all of us, especially those that grow up in Texas or those visiting, you've heard of SeaWorld or been growing up. And it's kind of cool to go as an adult and even take your family as, you've maybe progressed to that stage in your life now where you're on the actual, showing in instead of the, Mom and Dad, can we please go to SeaWorld? So SeaWorld's a really, really cool experience. SeaWorld is a 250-acre marine mammal park, oceanarium, and animal theme park in San Antonio. It is actually the largest of the 3 theme parks in the SeaWorld chain and has presentations from dolphins and orcas. At number 2, for family-friendly things to do in San Antonio, we have the Natural Bridge Wildlife Ranch. It's a 500-acre park where you can ride one of the company's buggy vehicles, or you can even take your own. And so you can have the kids in the back seat, family in the back seat, and you can pretty much feed over 500 animals. Super cool safari-style expedition for a very affordable price. You can't beat that. Since 1984, this land heritage property has been recognized in the state of Texas to offer diverse education and conservation opportunities for endangered wildlife species. The number one reason, and this is what we did for our senior field trip, is Six Flags. Everybody loves Six Flags. You have thrill rides, you got family rides, you got water rides, you got good food, you got carnival style food. Six Flags has everything you need in the roller coaster experience. And then the next day, you can even jump over and go to Schlitterbahn for a water park. But I would say that's probably one of the largest attractions for families that want to come to San Antonio that don't currently live here, or even small vacations and field trips for schools for people that do live here in San Antonio. Established 30 years ago, Six Flags theme park is full of thrill rides, water park, world-class shows, entertainment, and shopping experiences. Awesome, guys. So those are 5 family-friendly things to do in San Antonio, Texas. And just to reiterate, I'm a Texas realtor. And so if you're buying, selling, or renting, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'm happy to help you. I have my footprints all over Texas. From where I went to college, from where I've lived in different areas of the state. And so I would just love to help you guys. And so, follow me along for more content. I'll be walking through the actual housing market throughout different cities, what that looks like from a financial standpoint with my background in banking, and just an all around even investment portal for some of my background and expertise in that area. So I look forward to having this journey with you guys, and we'll see you next time. Peace.